Hello, my name is Professor John Benjamin, and this is West Virginia Wesleyan College, and I'm going to introduce you today to the DSLR camera that can be used for either digital photography or videography. All right, so let's begin by, first I'm just going to walk you around the outside, or you might say the industrial design of the camera. So I'm working with a Canon, this is a T3i DSLR camera. And that stands for Digital Single Lens Reflex Camera. It's the same way a traditional SLR camera works, it's digital. If you have a Nikon, all of the different interface and buttons that I'm going to show you today will be almost identical. They'll just be in a different location. So it's just a matter of hunting around and finding the right button that does the same thing. Okay, so let's first just kind of look around the camera. So I think we'll look at the back first of all. And now this is a TI, so it has extra features for video production, like a movable digital viewport. Here is your optical viewport, and this is why a DSLR camera is, in fact, a DSLR camera, because what you see through the lens here, or through the viewport, is what comes through the lens in the front of the camera. So to explain this a little further, I'm going to go ahead and just remove the lens. So if I can press this button here and pop it off. And so what happens with a DSLR is when you're looking through the viewfinder, here you can see through it. Light's coming through the lens and it's bouncing off this mirror that's reflecting the image that comes through the lens up into here into a prism, and then that light comes out through here. So what you're seeing is exactly what is coming through the lens. Any other camera, it's a fabrication, if you will. In the digital screen, it's a representation, but you're actually seeing the actual light that's going to hit the sensor. And that's why it's so important to use a DSLR camera above really any other type of camera. It's what you see is what you get, if you will. And so then what happens is when you take a shot, when you hit the shutter button right here, this little mirror will flip up momentarily, and the light that comes in through the lens will hit the sensor in the back and then record the image. And then you can see here on the top of your camera, this is the alignment of the sensor. So this is where the sensor is. And so that's an important measurement to know when you're trying to avoid diffraction, which we'll talk about later. All right, so to put the lens back on, you just simply match up the little white squares and then just twist and it locks in.